Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Hunter Greene. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Alec Burleson digs in now. That one the other way. One down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Out towards right center field. Stowers on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Third baseman,
Here's Nolan Gorman. Gorman launched a homer in his most recent game. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 18th home run of the season. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
In the air to left center. Friedl on the move to the gap. Reaching down, makes the catch. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Dustin May. How about a report on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
Shortstop.
So easy to look at the big boys in this
44,
lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
De La Cruz was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
The 1-1. Hauls it in, one away.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, TJ Friedl.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
That's in there. Strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's the ball.
Stewart recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And that one clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's two down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next for Cincinnati, Kyle Stowers.
Strike, woo!
Stowers matched a homer in his last game. Two down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. That one missed. And there's ball
That's out
four.
the corner.
Catcher
Ball four.
challenge. We'll take another look.
Batting fourth. Designated hitter.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. This is again 5 in a row. Stowers leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1-1 now. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. The throw in.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I was talking about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe entering this one second in the National League in hitting.
No, that's off the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the second game of the series. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. His 22nd homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Just missed. In the air, right field, Velazquez on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark, second inning set to go. Nelson Velazquez getting ready to hit. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Up.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, De La Cruz tosses to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, shortstop Masyn Winn.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder Victor Scott II.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Victor Scott. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. next offering is fouled back.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Greene. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Oh, that hit him. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Back to first, and he's safe. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there. And that's the second disengagement now.
Hey!
Scott off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. And that is that. The Cards lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stephenson.
Ball one.
Pitch
No,
misses,
that's a ball.
and the count is 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-0.
Up.
Stevenson not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That clips the corner. This one in the air right field, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Batting 8th, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. That's towards center. Scott settles under it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Matt McLain.
So now with one away and a man at second. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Man at second. And there's the strike. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. That's outside. Ball 2. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And there's 2 away.
Next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat and drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And it's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. New inning getting started. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Cardinals, left
So
fielder,
digging in, Lars Nootbar. He's 0 for 1. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Burleson around second, headed for third. Coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Fastball for a strike. Man at second. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the air to left center. Friedl on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro.
Now the catcher up to hit. Pedro Pages. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cards on the board with this double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Sal Stewart.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling the line. Check the scoreboard, and the numbers don't lie. Nice try, can't buy. I got baddies on my team.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
There's the strike at the knees. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
For the Reds, right fielder Kyle Stowers.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter.
Two down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
His breaking stuff has given this lineup some trouble early on. They're finishing for strikes, so I'd like to see him swing in those spots a little more often.
2 down, nobody on. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Suarez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. This one in the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. And a 1-1. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Nelson Velazquez.
All you need, can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see. Hey. I had a vision.
And takes low for ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one fouled off. The 2-1. This one chopped up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Fastball for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Makes the grab.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott II.
1 out man at first. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Out to short. The turn by
No,
McLain
he's
at
out.
second. Over to
Safe,
first.
I said he's safe.
Up next,
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Line drive. Friedl on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
The 0-1. In there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Gonna count 1 and 2. This to third. Gorman throws on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
It was a bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Lifted in the air, right field. Velazquez gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder TJ.
Next to hit, TJ Friedl. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one in the air, center field. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jordan Walker.
In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
Up.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Cards trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbar. Just missed. Burleson leads off first with one away. Man, that got him square in the mask. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. One and two now. Grounder might be two. Stewart tossed to second. On to Lowe. It's a double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez preparing to come on if needed. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dustin May is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Ryan Fernandez comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Stewart in the box now, takes strike one. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off. He was late. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Taps softly to the right side. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're up 3-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My round is
So up next,
Leading
Nolan
off for
Gorman.
St. Louis, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
In the air to left center. Steer on his way over. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away.
Next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pages.
Up the middle. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Nelson Velazquez.
Nelson Velazquez. Next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Dobbins.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Eugenio Suarez.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-0. Strike one. Suarez with some impressive production lately. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth. Walk-off homers aren't just about the win you get in that game. As a player, it's about the confidence the manager is going to have in you in big spots. You can bet he's someone they'll look to in the future.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Mr. Steer.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stephenson. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. That's out number 3. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Phillips.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Leading off for the Cardinals, shortstop Masyn Winn.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll him out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect, and not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Saggese in the box again, takes a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2. The Reds holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl.
Big stepper, get to work on the grind, I'm a go-getter. To be honest, you could call me a trendsetter. To be honest, you could call me a progressor.
Knee-high strike, nothing in 1.
Whoa.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one hammered. Nootbar in a dead sprint. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Christopher Morel. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Velazquez settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike. The count 2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field, Velazquez under it, and the inning is over. So they work around the leadoff double. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for St. Louis, the designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Chopped on the ground. Stewart throws across the diamond. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Fastball for a strike. And before the pitch, he steps off. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Lars Nootbar next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball.
Oh!
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. McLain. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So a change being made at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Mike Antico, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, the walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That's in there. 0-2 down.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Lined into right. And it one-hops the wall. Heading for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now a move being made at second base, and pinch running for St. Louis, Nathan Church. They'd like to cash in after the 2-out double, so a speed upgrade might help them. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pages. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Cards on the board with this double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Cesar Prieto now in the game as he takes over at third.
31, Cesar Prieto. For the Reds, right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
And ball one to the right fielder. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit right side. Burleson takes it to the bag and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
For the Reds, designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one.
No, that's a
And
ball.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Scott makes the grab on the run. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still tied 3-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nelson Velazquez. The new pitcher in the game, Graham Ashcraft.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-1 and fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Look out!
Time.
And it hit
That
him.
hit him. Take your base.
Up next for the Cardinals, center
Now
fielder
up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one in triple digits.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. And that's outside. Stewart fires to second for 1. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 3. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Riley O'Brien will take over here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
leading off for the Reds, left fielder, Victor Steer.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Will Benson.
One big swing could end it, but I'm sure he's just looking to find a way on base, get something started.
That's in there. And that's strike 1. That's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma. So let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pictures.